I request him to connect with me on this video, and those we can explain everything. So, the Vishnu, can you explain yourself?
Hello, people. My name, as you know, is already Visional Express. I'm an Afro reggae dancer, spoken word, independent artist, and I'm very passionate in fashion designing or tailoring. So I have this thing going on called Visional Express Manufacturing Unit Music Clothing. So that is me. You're talking to VM Unit Music Clothing, Visional Express, and an independent artist handling my production and distribution by myself as an independent artist. So today I'm here to share a little knowledge through Farouk to you. Nice meeting you.
Okay, thank you. I will request you if you can speak loudly, then it will be very helpful for the people. And the things, he is an artist, he is a musician, and he is a like public figure, you know. And this is why I just request him for explains. Like before some days ago, I got a order, and I think like we are using YouTube, and we know Google, it's a Google platform, Google product, and from YouTube we can earn money by making content, by advertising everything. So like this way there have some others platform on online which is music platform. So he is an expert on music, and I know there have a platform, his name is Spotify, and Spotify also pay to an artist for his music. So today we are gonna to know the beginner, how a man who are have good voice, who have knowledge about music, how he can start work with Spotify, and how can get benefited, what he can get from Spotify, how can he earn, how can be a popular, how can everything, what can do everything use it with Spotify. So today he gonna to explain us everything about the Spotify. So first of all, I want to ask you to Vishnu Express, can you explain what is Spotify?
Spotify is a streaming platform. It's a streaming platform, which means people go there and they can listen to music. So you can go there and listen to music. Artists can put their music there. But before you get your music to Spotify, you need to get a third party. That is a distributor. But Spotify itself now have grown into a way that they also distribute artists directly, but it work with only specific artists, like artists that are making they are trending already. So those kind of artists popular, Spotify distribute their music directly. They don't have to find a third person. But basically, as an independent artist or an upcoming artist, Spotify is like a streaming platform. Distributors put your music there to for listeners to listen. But in all these things, it starts from a grassroots. It's like a demand and supply. It's like a demand and supply. So if you have a talent as a musician, uh, first what you have to do, because anybody can distribute their music, anybody can put their music on Spotify, you see. But first, what you have to do as a musician is to have a community, is to create a fan base, so that you know that, okay, I have, let's say, 200 people at least that like my music. You must know your audience. So then before you take your music to Spotify, you already have audience that are looking for that rich content. You see, you must have an audience that understand your music or understand your journey. You say before you get your music to Spotify. And in all this, they have like a third party. So you have Spotify, you have iTunes, you have YouTube, you have Groove Music, you have all those platforms. But all
I
those
mean,
platforms, they are,
all platform about music.
yeah, yes, sir, they are all streaming platforms.
Okay.
You go there to
Right.
listen to music.
The question, how a man, how a people who have the knowledge about music and a good boys who know about music properly, how he can start work with Spotify? What actually the requirement? What we have to do?
Okay, first, after the artist or somebody with a good voice, you know that you have a good voice, you have recorded the music. First, you have to design what we call art cover for the music. That art cover, then you have to find a distributor. A distributor is like CD Baby, TuneCore, Ditto, Root Note. There are so many distributors out there. You need to find a third party. You see, so names like TuneCore, Disjockey, Ditto, CD Baby, Root Note, they are all distribution
They all are
platforms.
distributor.
Yes, I. So this place you go, I think CD Baby charge almost like $7 for a single and something like
For the
47
registration,
for
right?
eh?
For the registration.
Yes, I for registration. Yeah, you get
So the
me?
distributor will take some money, like $10 or something for a registration,
Yes,
right?
I cooler. Yes, I.
Okay.
So
Then after then the distributor will register the artist and for all over the platform like Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, everywhere, right?
yes,
Okay.
cooler. Yes, yes, you're right. You're right.
Okay. So
So these distributors, they will make sure the song get to all the platforms, and they will give your song what we call the IRSC code and the IPC code. And these codes, you yourself can insert them on other platforms like SoundCloud and put the codes there. You can go to AudioMac. So these platforms, they generate a tracking code for the song.
is it a license, like a license?
Yes, I. The minute you're there is a difference between licensing or publishing and the difference between distributing. When you distribute your music without publishing, you're still leaving money on the table. And when you distribute your when you put out your music without distributing, you're still leaving money on the table. You see, that's why I said from the beginning, it's like a demand and supply. It's like just any other business. It's like just any other work. You see, you know that, oh, my fans, these people, they like to wear winter jackets. You don't go to them with summer jackets. You see, so when you have your fan base, you know that this is the people that like your music. You see, then you move to the, because everybody can distribute music. A lot of music out there, but not everybody getting the same attention because the content is different. You see, so basically, distribution is like the distributor is like the third party. You, the artist, the distributor, and the streaming platform. You see, so when you give your music and pay for all those ISR codes and IP codes and all that, they generate it, they set you up the account. The songs will go to all those platform, YouTube, Spotify, blah, blah, blah. You get me? And people will go there and listen. And these people, when you are an artist, you have to go to Spotify and verify yourself as an artist. Oh, I own this content. And Spotify will ask you for proof, all those things, and then they'll give you
So
administrative control.
so is it required, so someone who are artists, he have to go to Spotify platform, or he should go to the distributor only, and distributor will register him?
Yes, you go to distribute as an upcoming artist. Right now, like I said from the beginning, Spotify is striking deals with big artists to distribute their song directly. But it's only for big artists, somebody like, let's say, Jay-Z, somebody like 50 Cent, somebody like Eminem. Spotify is now striking a direct deal. So somebody big like that will say, okay, I will not go to a distributor. I'm going to Spotify straight. You get me? Yes, sir. So basically, as an upcoming or indie artist, you need a third party. You need a third party. And now music has been made so dynamic, and the marketing also, the power has been given to the people. So it takes the artist to
Okay,
just research and
thank you.
understand these
So
things.
okay, thank you. So
Yeah.
that the part was how a man can start the work with Spotify, and so we already known about the Spotify. So how a man can get the paid, or can put the money which he will earn from Spotify? That's the question right now for you.
Okay. When you go to a distributor, you create an account, right? And when you create an account and you distribute the account, you distribute your music, they give you an administrative control of that account. And in that account, uh, your distributor goes to all these platforms and collect the money for you. So they will collect the money and they will do the taxations and take everything out, and they will take their percentage out, and then they will give you the rest. You see, so you can monitor your activities on all the platforms, like you can monitor your activities on Spotify if you take administrative, verify your account. But in your distribution account, you can see whatever is going on, because they will give you reports of your activities, where your song is being streamed, where which one bought it, blah 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 blah. You get me? So it is your distributors that will collect all those YouTube, Spotify streaming, iTunes. You get me? And then if, like, let's say if an artist is signed to a record label also, that money will be given to the record label. The distributors give that money to the record label, and the record label will also take their share and give the artist his own or her own. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Okay. The summary is someone who are artist, he had to register with a distributor, and the distributor will publish his music all over the platform. And when a artist get the audience, get the play, the streaming, the followers, everything, engagement on the music, and the money which the provider, the industry, music industry will give to him. Actually, he don't gonna to get the money directly from Spotify. He have to go to the distributor and ask. They have to ask the distributor for the money, and the Spotify will give the check to the distributor, and the
Yes,
distributor will
I.
distribute the money to the artist, right?
Yeah, you are very
Okay.
right.
Actually, this is the things I search. This is the things I search on YouTube, how to withdraw money or how to check money, which the money I will earn from Spotify. There have a lot of video, but not have enough resource and not have a good quality or good idea, which is explaining everything. So I was so confused. This is why I need someone who are very expert in Spotify. Then I find you and I knocked you. So thank you so much for this request, accepting and joining with me in this video. And it's very kind of you. I know you are so busy. You are a fashion designer. You are a music artist. You have you are always be busy. But for my request, you accepted it and give your available time for this. I want to give you a big, big thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you also for giving me this opportunity also to share my view and also awaken certain people out there. Because the ignorancy of certain artists also is creating a lot of difficulty in the industry. You see, the ignorancy, the unaware of certain artists, how the music industry work is creating so much hindrance, and some people they don't even know where to start from. They don't even know their place in the industry, and that is creating a lot of challenges. Like not you alone, I've come across artists that even don't know their IRS codes. They don't know their IPU codes. They don't know it. They don't because they only want to be signed. You get me? They only want to be signed, and now they are signed, and they now go about asking other people, well, how do you do this? How do you do this? And you be like, yo, you didn't read your contract before you sign. You get me? So there are so many people creating hindrance in the industry because they are not aware. They don't see the music industry to be like like any other industry out there. But the music industry is the same industry like the coffee industry, like any kind of company. You get me? The music is a product. You see, that must be treated like a product. So if you no, you get me, it's just a matter of but that's one thing too. The record labels are trying to keep the artists more ignorant. You get me? Because the music has been made now in a way that you, the artist, can be a record label. You just have to find a distributor. And then even, it goes more deep, even more than distributing, just distributing. You get me? It goes more deep. We have something in music, we call it publishing.
Yeah.
You get me? When you distribute your music, then you have to publish it. And then when you publish it, when you publish your music, it's like even when I'm asleep, yeah, and somebody perform it somewhere, I'm to get paid for it. If somebody take a little bit of it, a little piece, and use it somewhere, no matter where that music goes, it's for life. You get me? It's like building a house and renting it out. You get me? But a lot of people they don't really aware of these things. And the industry, you have to really research to know these things. You get me? And you as a digital marketer, I think you have done a very good job, and you are like an entrepreneur. You have really because you're looking for problems and giving them solutions, and I think that is what you have done. So me, I will encourage every artist out there to research, create a fan base. Everybody can distribute his or her music. Find a good distributor you understand. They will set up an account for you, administrative control account. The minute you distribute your music, you have to create that account for you. You can distribute your music then again and again and again. So it's very good to have a good time with you, and I appreciate it a lot.
Okay, thank you for the time you are providing me, and thank you for the kind of information you provided. Actually, I think who are the new in this platform, this video will give them a lot of help. And he is the guy. Vishnu Express is very experienced person on the music industry. So if you are new on the music industry, you can contact with him. I will give his contact on the video description, and I think they can help you as much he can. So thank you for watching this video. If you are new guys in this channel, please hit the subscribe button to get all the new videos update. And if you have to know something about the music, the marketing, the freelancing, please below comment the below and let me know. I will try to give you the best answer as soon as possible. And if you are a subscriber on my channel, I have a give I want to give a big thank you for the support. And also hit the subscribe to Vishnu Express because he is a very kind guy, and he will you also people can get a lot of knowledge from him. If you knock me on Instagram, on Facebook, then he will support you. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I will come back again in this platform with another video. Okay, so for today, tata, bye
Bye
bye,
bye.
and take care yourself. Stay home, be safe.